Good morning, good morning. I don't know what happened to my initial live. I went to go share and it was over. So I had to come back and start a new one. So welcome, happy Saturday. I like this picture. This is this is this is my how you say my focus. Good morning, good morning. I did share it out before I started it, so I don't have no confusion. Um, You see my title, The Truth is the Truth. So here's mine. Um, I want to have a conversation. If you're sensitive to any topic that's dealing with past trauma, um, my advice to you is to listen, gravitate to the strength of mind, and gain any wisdom that you can gain during your season of going through it. Whatever your trauma is, we all deal with trauma differently. Some are way off, and some are over it. And some of us is just taking it day by day, which is my suggestion. So I'm gonna give it a little minute or two, um, and then I'm gonna start talking. I usually don't get a lot of people in my chat, which is okay because my model is as long as I touch one and make a difference in one, I'm still in God's will. I've never been a I've never been a chick that needed a crowd. Um, I pretty much roll on my own and my circle is very, very tight. I deal with people that I know that are like-minded, that are strong, that has dignity. Is that the word? Dignity. That has a little pride of their self and know how to treat people. That's what I surround myself with, and people that are not ashamed to chin check me when I'm going south. I don't surround myself with people anymore that goes with the flow because I sometimes need to be corrected. I don't know sometimes what I do unless it's mentioned, um, and sometimes I do things that is a little offensive, and my people know how to reach out. What's up, brother L? Yes, I done had a cup of coffee. I'm still drinking it. I'm thinking about, you know, my tail has been watching the news with this Epstein thing, and it got me sitting here just thinking, like, damn, that's fucked up. But I'm gonna get into it and what sparked up feelings because my spirit is not angry. Actually, I don't know what the heck I'm feeling. I'm just feeling like, dang, not even for me, but for the people that are in the spotlight. The people that are not in the spotlight that knows what was done to them. So it has me feeling away, and it reminded me just a few minutes ago, I ain't gonna lie, my purpose on YouTube, my purpose on earth, period. Um, I'm gonna start off. It's like a reintroduction, even though you already know who I am. But I wasn't always this person, especially when I first started on YouTube. when I started involving myself in anything that had to do with YouTube. I was introduced to it and I was knee deep. I was emotionally attached until God snatched me out of that feeling. And how he did that was send one of his earthly angels to remind me, to tell me what they see from the outside looking in. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We are friends till this day. Um, I feel like at times YouTube could be all wrong with people because we don't know who we dealing with. But there are some really good people on this app that I call my sisters. Um, and I appreciate them because they're all serving a purpose in my life and helping me out and having patience. Because, to deal with someone that is trying to correct their errors of their ways, um, you have to have a village that's a little more stronger, um, and has what's the word for it? Because I'm trying to sound like I'm educated. I am. I'm very much educated. Someone that you can look to for honest advice, not the shit that I want to hear because they didn't get me nowhere. But come on in, there's three people. Hit the like button. I don't come on as much, but I got something to say today. Yes, so my name is Maritza. That Be Encouraged. The Be Encouraged was pretty much an advice to me so that my name and my channel could pop out even more, which was the best suggestion. It wasn't an opinion. Suggestion. And I took the suggestion and I picked something that just kind of describes me and what I do on a daily, even in my mess. So be encouraged was is kind of to remind people to be encouraged no matter what, and also for me because all this internet stuff coming live, I sometimes don't know what to say. When I come on here, I don't know what it is. The I don't know if I get like nervous and too careful on the words that I use to try to sound like I'm saying something. But God said, you be you. You get on here and you speak your truth because your truth is going to set someone else free. So um, that's part of why I am here to discuss this. Now, we all see what's going on in our government with this epi guy that is no longer with us. There's a lot of conspiracy going on with the files, and a lot of people have been crossed out because they didn't want to embarrass these high profile political people, and not even political people that has money, put it that way. And it just got me in my feelings like, damn, what is that telling the victims that has to endure the memory of them getting violated? And it put me in a an awkward how you say, like my energy is off. So it has me in here for the last couple of days, just thinking about everything that's being said, and uh, sometimes I hate to be blessed with having an empathetic heart. because I feel it. I feel and don't please don't think I'm crazy, but I can feel these people's pain right now. And it's hurting me because it's reminding me of my situation. And I just feel bad. Like, how can you justify a situation like that? And I'm trying to be real careful on the words I choose because YouTube don't want you to be saying too much. So I'm gonna be very discreet, but just know where I'm going. Hey, my blessed girl, I was just freaking thinking about you. I promise you. I was getting ready to send you some music. I promise you I did. Thank you. You know that's the AI thing. Girl, I wish I was that damn skinny. I'm aiming for it, sis. You know I'm on a diet. I have to be scared straight. All that doctor said was your blood level came back that you had diabetes. My ass was shook. But I knew it was gonna happen because a hard head makes a soft ass. And I knew that if I continued to eat the way I was eating and drink these sodas, that it was gonna alarm my doctors by my blood work. But good thing is, she said it's not to a point where I have to take pills. It's just to re-ramping the way I eat and what I put in my body, and of course taking my blood pressure medicine and just pretty much pouring into myself. So please forgive me because I'm like, I know if I was the outside dealing with me, I'm like, she's acting funny. No, I'm not acting funny. I have to regroup and I have to be real careful on what I intake right now because I'm delicate. You know what I'm saying? So, I love you. I don't have to say it every day. You know, the love will always be there. You and Legend. Legend is my brother from another for real. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just can't help just to see this, and I'm utterly disgusted that there are so many people that is not saying anything. How can you justify something like that? Release all the files. Release it all. And and I don't know if y'all remember me saying it before when Trump was in office. Before I said God sent him to clear house, not your house, but the White House. Why I said that is because our government has been so crooked for so many years that it took a willing vessel to bring it out without even him knowing that he's bringing stuff out that has been going on for decades. Now, thank you, baby. Drive safely. What bothers me is that how can you erase something when it's already done? How can you undo something when the damage is already done? I can never get past that. Now, my situation of my trauma happened when I was 4 years old, and a lot of people say, "How do you remember something at so young?" When it's something that has changed you, you're gonna always remember a piece of it. I just remember that one time. Has it happened after or before? I really don't know. I blocked out a lot, but that piece of a memory to remind me what this man did to me when I was younger is constant and it's till this day. The only difference is that I'm healing. I'm learning to forgive. even even when they don't deserve it. I'm growing from it. And I thank God for my village. I thank God. I thank God for God. I thank God that I'm still here to change. It is not easy. And I don't blame anyone for my mishaps in my lifetime because I knew what I was doing, but I didn't really know that in my brokenness, I was trying to break others by the way I treated them, my words, etc. Now that I am to the core, I am a bit strong, but I'm still not too far removed. I just trust God for strength. I just trust God. Period. These women have to witness this all over again, and it'll make you feel like no one believes you. It's pretty fucked up, right? That shit bothers me as a victim. Not in this situation, but as a victim of such crime, being violated. I've never been through no other. I just could imagine the torture that they had to go through during that time. My prayers for them with God to continue to give them strength because what's in the wash is gonna come out in the rinse. And I'm encouraging others, please, 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 for the love of God, do not allow this that's going on with our government to distract us. Continue to live, continue to love, continue to do the things that you must for you. Continue what you've been doing. Because these things that is being brought to our attention, it'll really fuck with you if you're not focused. Now, the purpose why God is allowing this to happen, He only knows. But in my opinion, back to what I was saying about Trump being the president and why he's there, it's open season, meaning that everything is gonna be put in the forefront. Everything that's been happening for years, the crooked politicians, the perverts, the drunks, not only on one side, but on all sides as a whole. Things are being, and it may not look like it's an ending, but it is. So hold on tight. Now that word be encouraged as my name is the reason why I'm coming out because if I got a little distracted by whatever's going on, I know there's somebody else that got a little distracted. And if I wasn't as strong as I am today, I would be depressed. I'll be in my room in the dark. I'll be crying. I'll be in here smoking 1,000 cigarettes, smoking mad blunts. I'm only smoking a clip. I haven't lit up a cigarette yet since I've been on here. Now, it's not excuses. Very bad habits that one day God is going to take the taste out of my mouth. But on His time, because right now I am weak in that area. But anyway, um, I feel why the things happen to me is not because I deserved it or I had a black cloud over my head as a child. Now that I'm closer to God, I feel like God allowed it because He was gonna turn my pain into purpose, which I'm doing it now. I may not have the right things, I may not act like I'm in Christ, but I'm a work in progress. And I know one thing that I didn't get here overnight, just leaning on my own understanding. I had to fall and pick myself back up because as a victim, No, as a victor, I still have my moments. So all that shit that's going on with the I'm gonna call him the F guy and what he's done and um to change all these women lives, the people that he took advantage of, his partner in crime, the people that was down with it and was getting their whistle wet and taking advantage of these young women. I'm here to tell you what you don't pay on earth, you will pay on in judgment. So you gonna reap what you sow, whether you like it or not. For the ones that feels the closest clear. Remember, God has the last say. And for the people that has been violated, not in this way, but violated and it caused some type of trauma, hold on, learn from it. Let your pain be your purpose on being a good person, being a person that is willing to give words of encouragement. Half the time, let me tell you something. Half the time, when I come out here and I have all the right words to say, that don't be me. I'm going to repeat, it don't be me. It be God talking through me. And 9 times out of 10, I have to rewind and listen to what God allowed me to speak so that I can be encouraged. Because I do go back on my stuff. Okay. Um, all this fighting, all this back and forth is a distraction. When God created all of us, He created all of us different, unique, with a purpose. And some of us don't follow it. Some people just don't know how to go by it because they don't have that village. And some of us do. Here I am at the age of 51, still talking about my past trauma. A lot of people don't understand that when I talk about it, it gives me more healing. It gives me strength to talk about it. But these women weren't that was able to even express how they feel because they did what they did with this F guy, and they left with the memory and no justice because there's one that's no longer here, and there's one that's about to be free for her crimes. How jacked up that is for us as a human being, like. But anyway, I'm believing that God is doing something amazing. I believe that there is a light under the tunnel, light at the end of the tunnel. I'm just here as another beggar trying to find bread to encourage you to hold on. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, a lot of things, just not with this situation I'm talking about. I talk about it because it hits home, but even with the stuff they're talking about with our income and doing a drastic change where some people are going to be losing their jobs because of this, and it's getting pretty scary out there for the ones that are just trying to survive. You know what I mean? Stay focused. Remember that God has the last say, and whatever's not done in the whatever's not told in the light, it will come out. It will come out sooner or later. Just keep trusting in Him. Keep keep your focus on Him. Don't take your eyes off Him, guys, because we are in a season, and we're not dealing with flesh and blood. We're still dealing with wickedness in high places. This shit is deeper than us. This shit is deeper than the situation that's going in the White House. For us that believes, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. So hold on, stay positive. Continue to love on your lovers. Continue to live your life like it's your last. Stock up. You never know. Things are not going to be good. These tariffs may be delaying some food. I'm looking even at the beat. I look. You know what I look? If you want some real news, Don's Net Lemon. I don't know why I said that. Don Lemon, the guy that was on CNN, he is the truth. He is on YouTube. I watch him and a couple of other people that I've watched on CNN that has a channel. And right now we're not getting the full news. They're only allowing us to hear what they want us to hear. You see this mofo done fired the lady that announced, the jobs. You know why? Because it makes his ass look bad. So he stepped, but God's gonna fix all that. He's already 1 foot in. So yeah. Hey, listen. When it comes, it comes. I will be relieved. I ain't even gonna lie. I will be relieved not only for myself, but for my grandkid, for everybody's grandkids, for us. It will come out. That's fact. Oh yeah, it's little by little, but it's like if you could correct me, it's like a suspense, like a story. Duh, 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 duh. This came out. Yeah, little by little things are coming out, and listen. We are Gemini's. I can lie my ass off, but sometimes I'm not a good liar. He's not a good liar because I'm reading. How's a nigga lying? Oh, excuse me. That ninja's lying. Look at him. And when they said, would you release I think I will. Yeah, why not? No, that motherfucker know his name is in there. Got a whole perv that's running us into war. People say that he's the Antichrist. The Antichrist is lurking, but he's not the Antichrist. So please don't be fooled. He's not that. He's that one of the minions. He sold himself out to the enemy. The main enemy that we have to dodge. You feel me? So please don't think that this guy's a devil. He's got devilish ways. But nah, he's just a person that got sold out from his greed. And if you really want to know who he is before all this, um he has a cousin. What is a cousin? Let's say, because her grandfather. Wait a minute, her grandfather. Oh, that's her uncle. Her name is Mary Trump. I promise you, I'm a poster, and I watch her ass too. My man said you gonna drive yourself crazy. That's why your pressure up. No, ninja, go ahead and dismiss that. When shit break loose, if it breaks loose, a bitch gonna be on point. Cause these motherfuckers are sleeping. I ain't got. I sleep when the good Lord completes my damn task down here. That's when I sleep. But anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to, pretty much get on here because I know if I'm feeling the way and it's making me like, it's for me, it's triggering. So it got me in here fucking thinking and shit. Um, Trust God. I opened up this platform so people could feel comfortable to come in because people make it a mockery, especially when they are angry. They will make a mockery of your past. Why I say this? Because it has been done to me. Not on this app, because I don't give a fuck who talks about it. I'm open about my shit. I'm talking about the people in real time. I'm finally living in my truth. It's giving me strength and it's giving me the will to be strong enough to come out here, even if I don't have the words to say, to come out here and encourage and allow God to talk through me. I ain't gonna let no one take that shit from me. I'm not perfect. I cuss a lot. I'm just learning how to curve it. It took. I'm 51 now, so listen. At this point in my age, you have to be willing to change, and it takes work. It's not an overnight process. And realistically, God doesn't like it when we break another sister down for trying. Okay, you may not see the change right now, but if the girl is saying or the boy is saying they are trying to change, support them. You ain't got to support them financially. If they want to be the change, be that sister to encourage them to be the change. Not reminding them where they come from. Y'all motherfuckers got it twisted. And me personally, I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about me today. Because I live in my truth. I don't fake for no one. And if I fuck with you, you will know. If I stop fucking with you, it's not nothing that you did to me. It's I'm picking and choosing what I'm engaging in. And right now, I'm responsible for my mental, and I ain't too far removed. I will find myself in the same situation that I beg God to take me out of. So if people get offended because they see me elsewhere and I'm not supporting them, fuck them. Because I don't know them anyway. I'm being selfish for me for a change. For me for a change. Some things may not affect me the way it affects you. If you have an argument with someone, it's not my argument. Now, if I start seeing the shady shit and it doesn't look good to me, I'm removing myself. I ain't gonna have nothing to say. I don't have a bad word to say about no one on this app because I don't know nobody. But I will remove myself. And as a Gemini, when shit is looking uncertain, we bounce without warning. Believe that. And I ain't explaining myself to a motherfucking soul on this app. A lot of y'all, I'm just gonna keep quiet because it gets me angry that when someone is trying to change, they reminded them what they used to be when your slate is not fucking clean. Come out here preaching the word of God and yeah, you sound like church, but do you have church in you? Is the question. Because when you out there doing wicked shit, believe me, it comes back. It comes back. I stress silence. You know why? Because God said I no longer have to fight for my life because He got it. My silence is not because I'm scared. My silence is because I'm picking and choosing who I'm going to waste my breath on. You feel me? So I have been doing a lot of digging, not into people shit, but Maritza shit. Because I'm really desiring to change. I sometimes I do justify things because I give people benefit of the doubt. But then once I start seeing the thing being repetitive and the evilness behind it, Maritza is not Boo Boo the Fool. I see shit for what it is, and I choose not to be engaging in that. I can't. I can't. It's taken away from me. You can't change how people think of you. They are responsible for that. You cannot change what people are going to say about you because they're going to always have something to say. That's what I learned. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. The ones that I roll with rolls with me and knows me inward. No, we don't know each other, but we have the utmost respect for one another, and that's how it's going to remain. That's it, and that's all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, brother Young. I don't know what it is in the UK, but how are you? How's your day, brother? But anyway, we're in August, August 2nd, and soon it's gonna be school, so everybody's preparing for school. My recommendation for this school year is make sure that you're available at home because this big, not so beautiful bill is going to be attacking the education system in the United States. So they try to make our kids dumber. But remember, it takes a village. So please be hands on with your kids. Oh, good afternoon, good evening. Be hands on with your kids. Even if you don't know the work, is you can leave room to learn something new because half the time I looked at my kids' homework, I was like, what the fuck is this? But I gotta remember I never paid attention in class, so that's the reason why I ain't learned shit. You know why I didn't learn shit? Because I was dealing with my trauma. It affected me in a whole way, in a whole different way. It affected how I treated people. I was very promiscuous. I was very hateful. I was very I said revenge. I, I was the type of person like, all right, bitch, I'll get you later. That revenge shit. Um, I just didn't give a fuck in the worst way. You feel me? So we gotta continue to stay stagnant, stay focused on what we've been doing, and pay attention. Don't if you feel yourself get overworked by watching the news, you can take a break. Pray on it, get back and watch because we're gonna have to know what's going on. You not looking at it and not paying attention to what's going on in our government is not gonna help you later on for the just in case. So that is it. Pray for these victims, that God reveals it all. Ask God to give these people strength, men, women, parents, because us parents go through it too. When our child is hurting, we hurting too. You know what I'm saying? Um, and make sure that you're there for your kids in all ways. Homeschool is great, but that having outdoor activity with other children, I would like for my children to engage, my grandson to engage with other kids. So I'm praying really hard, and I'm making sure. Thank God I don't have parents that are sitting on their ass. They're pretty much hands on with my grandson, and I know I ain't gonna have an issue with that. But anyway, my goal is to lose weight. My goal is to get my health at least 80% better. I know I'm still gonna deal with shit with my age and shit that's already damaged. I just, when you don't take care of yourself, some things you can't correct. Some things you just tolerate for the rest of your life. And continue to eat right. It's been a week and 2 days since I had any type of soda. No juice. There has been snacks like a motherfucker in this house. As a matter of fact, my daughter-in-law was like, I made cookies. You can't tell that to someone that has smoked a joint. You can't tell them that. I don't smoke the blunt. You done got cookies. Now I'm hungry. So I have been I have bought a big bag of mints because that kind of helps with my dryness in my mouth. from these meds, and it curbs my appetite. Like I don't. It's like I'm having a meal with that one mint. So that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I was like, nah, Maritza cannot have no more sweets. It's over. I got a case of ginger ales downstairs, a case and a half. And she said to me, well, since you stopped drinking soda, I'm gonna stop too. I was like, no, drink that right there. I don't like wasting shit, but we'll leave it there for company. I know my homegirl's supposed to be coming over to see my grandson and my family. And that's that. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's my content. I hope it was saying something. Thank you for coming in. I know I haven't been coming up. I'm gonna be so honest. I have not been feeling YouTube like that. I felt like should I delete I felt like just deleting my channel and just being a subscriber. But I'm like, damn, then I'm not gonna have, I'm not gonna see when Legend comes on or when Young posts something. I'm gonna be naked, like pretty much. It's like I got a channel. It connects me with the people that I do connect with. You know what I'm saying? So. I was like, God, I don't know why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. I had moments of just not being sure of myself and feeling that I was going through this for the beginning of this year and not realizing that what I was watching was triggering to me to for me to feel the way I had the feeling. And lately, God has said, I'm going to take you out that funk, but I needed you to get in that funk for a reason. I need you to listen. I need you to really listen and feel these people because there's a word that I'm gonna give you to speak to your peoples. I don't call you my subscribers. Y'all my peoples. So like my peoples in the house. Hey, you wanna be my peoples too? Hit the join button. I'm preparing myself so when I finally get to 1,000 and have my watch hours. Here's my badge. You know what my badge is gonna be when I finally get monetized? It's gonna be a panda. I decided a panda and the emoji with doing the heart shape with your hands. That's my symbol. Also, I wanted to share because that's it for my commentary. Stay strong, guys. Um, Also, Sister Love is monetized now. After 4 freaking years, she finally got her shit together. Well, not like that. Oh, thank you, Country Hustle. Can I call you Hustle? Country, I don't want to feel offensive because I'm in the country too. Some people get offended, so I'm just going to call you Hustle. Hustle Country. No, I ain't going to call you that. Hustle. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Subscribe to drop your channels, guys. We all are unique here. Hustle. We don't judge. The only thing that we ask of you is just be yourself, respect, and stay on topic. That's it. We're here to help one, teach one. We teach each other. I'm not just out here pouring out words and not looking for it to be poured back into me. You know what I'm saying? So we're supportive. Come on in, and when I get off, I will repay the favor because that's what it's all about. You do me, I do you, and not in no nasty way. You know what I'm saying, Apple? But in a good way. We're connected now. We over here are positive. Well, we're trying to be positive. We're 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 finding our way. Put it that way. We're not perfect. We love God and we love to encourage. We love to give back in a good way. Okay? So thank you for connecting. Um, and I hope this will help someone, even if you haven't been through such, such trauma or trauma at all. Some people don't go through what you go through. Many are called and few are chosen. That's for a different saying, but I take that as that some of us that God handpicks to be his voice piece, that things could be done. You feel what I'm saying? With the healing, it can be done, but it won't start unless we apply the footwork by trying to forgive a little more, trying to get the good out of it because we are still here talking about it. That means we still have purpose. I'm turning my pain into purpose. That's what I'm doing. So thank you, Young. Thank you so much. But stay positive, no matter where you at in this world. We all serve one God. We all bleed. We all is and the blood is still red, right? Regardless of what culture you are, if you're Caucasian, if you're black, if you're Puerto Rican, if you're Asian, we are all one in God's eyes. And that's what I believe. I believe in love and I believe in being encouraged so that I can encourage. So that's me. I'm not perfect. There'll be days that you have to see, like, Maritza, what's going on? Why she bugging out? But I'm learning. I'm learning just like everybody else. I just gave in to be a vessel. You know what I mean? So not be a vessel, be a vessel for the Lord. That change can happen. So don't let nobody dim your light and say that your ass ain't changing just because you curse. You in transition. Remember, transition, old from new. No, old to new. All right? We're gonna turn new from old. So take your time. God ain't rushing you. Take baby steps, and that's that. Okay, stay positive. Thanks again for listening. Happy Saturday. Today I'm just gonna go get me a pack of cigarettes. I ain't even gonna lie. Straighten up a bit and relax. Maybe spend some time with my grandson if the parents want to free him by the afternoon. I need right now. I'm pouring into myself, and I'm just like in my little quiet space. Because everybody, listen, everybody has to have a sacred place in their home, all right? A sanctuary, I call it, where you can think, where you could be alone, get away from all the noise that you've been listening to your personal life, and just think, just looking at yourself with a Riri stare, because that's what the hell I'm doing right now. Ponytail to the side, a joint on my finger, AirPod in my ear, like I'm hearing y'all and shit. It's crazy. In the bathroom. People like, oh, you in the bathroom? You eat there? Listen, the way my bathroom is designed, it's so damn big that the toilet has its own little space. It has a door where, thank God, no feces have to go on there. My bathroom is always clean because, of course, this is where I spend most of my time at. Um, it's like it got a two sink thing where the middle is like a little table. Sometimes I be in there listening to my music, writing them down so I can sing it and know the words. Because my man said, when I sing, that I sing like I'm trying to learn English. It's crazy. It was funny then. But anyway, be blessed. And stay positive no matter what you're going through. Remember, you didn't get here overnight, and you're not going to get over there. You're not going to get to the end overnight. Just learn, pick up the knowledge as you go, learn from them, keep trying. If you fall, keep trying. Number one key is don't listen to the naysayers because they're going to always remind you where you come from. Okay, so I love y'all with the love of God. Be safe, stay alert, and stock up. I'm gonna say it again. Stock the fuck up. Don't get I don't know where y'all live at. I can't get to you if everything shuts down. So use your wisdom, prepare and position. And that's my encouragement for today.